Hey, 49ers faithful. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. The NFL world just got flipped upside down, my friends. After weeks of whispers, speculation, and cryptic social media posts, JAYLEN WADDLE has officially left the Miami Dolphins and is heading west to join the San Francisco 49ers. Yeah, you heard that right. Waddle, the lightning bolt out of Alabama, the guy who turned short slants into highlight reels, is now part of Kyle Shanahan's already terrifying offensive machine. It's the kind of move that feels unreal at first, like a fever dream for fantasy football fans. Miami fans woke up to heartbreak while the Bay Area is buzzing with pure electricity. Reports say the deal had been cooking quietly behind the scenes for weeks, with both teams keeping everything locked down until the ink was dry. The trade package? Still under wraps. But one thing's for sure. The 49ers just added one of the most explosive weapons in football to an offense that already features Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and Christian McCaffrey. Imagine that speed. Imagine that chaos. Opposing defenses just collectively groaned. For Miami, though, this move leaves a massive hole. Waddle wasn't just Tua Tagovailoa's go-to weapon. He was part of the soul of that offense. The chemistry between the two former Alabama teammates was something special, almost telepathic at times. When plays broke down, Tua would look Waddle's way, and somehow the connection just happened. Boom, first down. Losing him isn't just about stats or yards after catch. It's about identity. Dolphins fans have watched the team build around this duo, dreaming of deep playoff runs that finally seemed possible. So, to see Waddle pack up and head to San Francisco feels like a gut punch. Social media erupted within minutes. Dolphins nation torn between heartbreak and frustration, wondering what the front office was thinking. Did they see this coming? Or was this one of those sudden moves that even the locker room didn't know about until it was done? Meanwhile, out in California, the vibe is totally different. The 49ers are known for pulling off these blockbuster moves right when nobody expects it. Remember when they got Christian McCaffrey? Everyone said it was bold. Then he turned into an MVP candidate overnight. Now, with Waddle in the mix, this offense might be unguardable. Shanahan loves creative motion, mismatches, and speed. Waddle brings all three. His ability to stretch the field will open things up for Ayuk underneath and for McCaffrey out of the backfield. Brock Purdy just went from having a great supporting cast to having an arsenal of nightmares for defenses. And you know the Niners front office isn't afraid of making aggressive moves if it means staying ahead of the pack in the NFC. This feels like another all-in push for a Super Bowl run. It's crazy when you think about Waddle's journey. Drafted 6th overall in 2021, he came into the league with massive expectations. He delivered right away, setting rookie records and bringing swagger back to Miami's passing game. Every time he caught a touchdown and did that little Waddle dance, it became an instant fan favorite moment. Now, those same fans are watching those celebrations leave with him. It's bittersweet because Waddle never gave less than everything. He played through injuries, carried the team when defenses doubled Tyreek Hill, and was a constant spark in the locker room. Some insiders say the trade talk started because of contract tension. Waddle was reportedly looking for top-tier money, and Miami, already tied under the cap with Tua and Hill, couldn't make it work. So maybe this was inevitable, but that doesn't make it hurt any less. In the big picture, this move reshapes both conferences. The AFC just lost one of its scariest receivers, while the NFC added another weapon to a team already stacked with them. Think about the playoff scenarios now. 49ers versus Eagles. Waddle lining up in motion, breaking free across the middle while the defense panics. It's a nightmare waiting to happen. San Francisco just made a chess move that sends ripples through the entire league. Miami, meanwhile, will have to reinvent its offense. Maybe rely more on Tyreek Hill and whoever steps into that WR2 spot. Rumors say they're already exploring free agent options, but let's be real, there's no replacing a guy like JAYLEN WADDLE overnight. This move changes everything. And then there's the emotional side. Waddle leaving Miami isn't just business. It's personal for fans who watched him grow into a star. Kids wore his jersey, adults believed in the rebuild he helped spark, and now he's off chasing a ring in another uniform. That's the hard truth of football. No matter how connected you feel to a player, loyalty is a two-way street paved with contracts and cap space. But Waddle's legacy in Miami won't fade. He brought energy, fun, and hope to a city that desperately wanted to believe. The question now is, can Miami bounce back, or will this be the move fans look back on as the turning point where it all slipped away? Over in Santa Clara, the excitement is unreal. The moment news broke that Waddle was coming, 49ers fans flooded social media with celebration posts, memes, and jersey mock-ups. It's that same kind of wild energy that happens when a team adds a superstar at just the right time. Everyone's already imagining Waddle catching deep passes from Brock Purdy, the ball spiraling perfectly through the Bay Area breeze before he jets into the end zone. The fit just makes sense. Waddle's acceleration and route running are tailor-made for Shanahan's system. And if there's one thing the 49ers know how to do, it's maximizing talent. From Debo to Ayuk to Kittle, everyone thrives in motion, and now Waddle's elite speed gives them an entirely new dimension. It's like adding nitro to a race car that was already fast enough to scare the competition. Behind the scenes, you can almost picture how this went down. Shanahan and John Lynch sitting in their office, watching film, probably shaking their heads and saying, "How do we make this team unstoppable?" Then boom, Waddle's name comes up. Maybe Miami's front office made a quiet call, testing the waters. Next thing you know, draft picks and players are being discussed, and the deal starts to form. These things never happen overnight, even if it feels that way to fans. What's wild is how secretive both sides kept it. In an era when leaks happen every hour, nobody saw this coming. That level of stealth says a lot about how serious both organizations were about getting it done the right way. Now, it's official, and the league is reacting in real time. For Waddle himself, this is a massive career moment. He's stepping into one of the most balanced, disciplined, and creative offenses in the NFL. Shanahan's playbook is famous for its motion-heavy design and misdirection, which perfectly complements Waddle's strengths. Expect to see him running jet sweeps, crossing routes, and screens that turn into 60-yard gains. He's also going to benefit from lining up next to guys like Debo Samuel, who command defensive attention on every snap. That means more one-on-one matchups, more open space, more chances to shine. And for a player who's always thrived on explosiveness, this is like being handed a golden ticket. You can almost feel the excitement in his first team meeting, surrounded by stars who share the same hunger for a championship. But let's not pretend this is all sunshine and fireworks. Transitions like this come with pressure. Waddle will have to learn a new system, a new quarterback, and a new rhythm. The expectations will be sky high. Fans will expect instant chemistry and highlight plays right out of the gate. That can be a lot, even for a player of his caliber. There's also the emotional adjustment, leaving behind teammates, coaches, and a city that believed in him. That stuff weighs on athletes more than people realize. Waddle's always been humble and driven, but he's human. The first time he steps onto the field in a 49ers uniform, hearing cheers from a new crowd, it's going to hit different. But if there's one thing we've learned about him, it's that he thrives under pressure. Back in Miami, the aftermath continues. Fans are demanding answers, analysts are breaking down the trade value, and the media is dissecting every angle. Did the Dolphins get enough in return? Did they panic, or was this part of a long-term plan? Nobody knows yet. What's certain is that Mike McDaniel's offense will have to evolve fast. Without Waddle, Tyreek Hill becomes the focal point, but defenses can key in on him now. That means the Dolphins will need someone, anyone, to step up as that secondary threat. There's talk of them targeting a veteran free agent, but replacing Waddle's combination of youth, speed, and chemistry is nearly impossible. This is a defining moment for Miami's rebuild. Either they find a way to adapt and stay competitive, or this trade becomes a haunting what if for years. And for the league as a whole, this trade is another reminder of how quickly things can change. One day, a team looks set with its core locked in. The next, one move reshapes the entire balance of power. JAYLEN Waddle to the 49ers isn't just a transaction, it's a statement. It says the Niners aren't just aiming for playoff contention, they're gunning for dominance. It says the Dolphins are willing to make hard choices for the future, even if it means short-term pain. And for fans, it's pure drama, the kind that keeps the NFL at the top of the sports world. Trades like this are why we watch, why we debate, why we live for those Sunday moments when anything can happen. Waddle's chapter in Miami is over, but the story in San Francisco? It's just getting started. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. As the trade rumors continue to dominate discussions, speculation about the immediate on-field impact of Barkley's presence intensifies. Analysts are projecting that his addition could open up unprecedented possibilities in play calling, from misdirection plays that exploit his agility to power runs designed to overwhelm defenses with physicality. Rumors suggest that Shanahan's staff is meticulously planning how to distribute carries, maximize efficiency, and keep defenses off balance, potentially creating a backfield duo that rivals any in league history. The excitement extends to fans imagining signature moments, such as fourth-quarter comebacks and highlight reel touchdowns that instantly become viral sensations. Fantasy football enthusiasts are recalibrating their rankings, and sports media outlets are creating countdowns, mock depth charts, and what-if scenarios that fuel endless debate. Even casual viewers are drawn into the narrative, compelled by the drama, spectacle, and possibility of witnessing something historic unfold in real time. The rumor has effectively become a storyline in itself, driving anticipation, conversation, and engagement that elevate the move from a mere transaction to a shared cultural moment. Whether or not the trade is finalized, the NFL landscape has already been altered, with Barkley at the center of a swirling vortex of strategy, excitement, and speculation that will define the narrative of the season before a single snap is even taken. Ultimately, the saga surrounding Saquon Barkley and the San Francisco 49ers epitomizes the drama, strategy, and spectacle that make the NFL a global phenomenon. Every leaked detail, insider report, and speculative analysis contributes to a sense of suspense that grips fans, analysts, and rival executives alike. The potential trade encapsulates the high-stakes interplay between talent acquisition, team strategy, and fan engagement, creating a narrative that extends far beyond the confines of the field. Rumors about the move continue to dominate discussions on social media, in sports newsrooms, and among fantasy football players, generating a level of buzz rarely seen in the offseason. If the deal comes to fruition, Barkley's impact could reshape not only the 49ers' fortunes, but also the competitive landscape of the NFC West and the NFL as a whole. Even in the realm of speculation, the story of Barkley in San Francisco has captured imaginations, sparked debate, and set expectations sky high. It is a reminder that in professional football, a single move can create ripples that affect strategy, culture, and fan passion across the entire league. And this particular rumor may well become one of the defining football narratives of the year, captivating audiences and fueling conversations that will echo long after the trade is finalized, or even if it isn't. Industry chatter suggests that Jalen Ramsey's official leadership role is already shaping the 49ers' season narrative, with insiders noting subtle yet impactful changes in team behavior and communication. Rumors indicate that his influence extends beyond defensive assignments, fostering a culture of preparation, accountability, and strategic thinking that could alter game outcomes in high-pressure situations. Analysts speculate that his centralized leadership might allow the coaching staff to implement more aggressive defensive schemes, confident in Ramsey's ability to orchestrate coverage adjustments and ensure cohesion among the secondary. Fans are dissecting practice highlights and interviews, seeking evidence of Ramsey's command and projecting how it might affect upcoming matchups. Sources suggest that younger players are responding positively, inspired by a leader who combines skill, intensity, and a deep understanding of the game. Social media buzz reflects both excitement and debate, with discussions about potential impacts on turnovers, pass deflections, and defensive consistency. Rival teams are reportedly adjusting their offensive plans, anticipating Ramsey's ability to read formations, anticipate routes, and influence in-game decisions. Rumors also point to the potential influence on contract negotiations, free agency, and roster decisions, with Ramsey's presence becoming a key factor in attracting or retaining talent. Collectively, these insights indicate that Ramsey's leadership is more than symbolic. It is a transformative element shaping team culture, strategy, and performance, signaling a bold move by the 49ers to consolidate talent, authority, and influence within their defensive backfield. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.